What's good, guys? It's your boy, JustJoel, Evil, or aka the man with the mic. First and foremost, welcome, wherever you're watching from. I hope you're doing well. I can't lie, the energy's there right now. Yo, as you can tell by the title of today, we're just gonna react to / discuss Julia Adenuga's top 5 show, Skepta edition, GREAZE. Before we go any further though, I'm gonna need all the Skepta fans to assemble. Also, don't forget, if you like the energy over here, if you like the content over here, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment, let me know what you think Skepta's top 5 is, or top 1 song is, your favourite Skepta song. Leave a like, share, all that good stuff there. Check out the description box below where I put my social media, Skepta's socials. You probably should have them on socials, but it's his socials, music links, all that stuff there. Anything else? Just appreciate you guys passing through. It's been a minute since I've done some music content, so cheers. Shouts to you lot. Hey, make some noise for yourself real quick though. Like, if you got the food at the freezer before your mum got home, make some noise. If you didn't, make some noise. If you done something productive today, make some noise. Or if you came home and fell asleep, make some noise. It happens to all of us still. But yo, GREAZE, let's get this started then, shall we? Julia Adenuga, radio host, presenter, content creator, also Skepta's sister and JME sister, has got a show on YouTube called Julie's Top 5 Show, which she basically counts down artists' top 5, isn't it? She gets a panel and a live audience, and she counts down you know, what they think. They have a long debate. This one was 42 minutes long, this video. We're not going to do all of it, obviously. We're just going to discuss the key points, you know. But yo, this one's for my Skepta fans, so if you're in here, let me know, comment, like, hit me up on the socials, man. Okay, so Julie's guests for this episode are grime DJing legend Mr. Logan Sama and the one and only her brother, and the one and only grime, but one of the best to ever do it. I can't lie, man. One of the most unique grime artists, one of the most unique artists and human beings on the planet, man, like JME. So alright then, so I'm just gonna grab everyone's top 5. I'm reading it from my phone, so excuse me just quickly. Logan's top 5 was 5 DTI, 4 Energy, 3 Autopsy Freestyle, 2 Castles, 1 That's Not Me. She didn't ask Jamie, took forever and read out about 40 different songs, yeah. But his final 5 was Reflecting / Still at number 5, as he claimed they are the same song. Number 4 was Batman in Tivoli. 3 was Mike Lowry Freestyle Miami Remix, that's very important. Number 2 was GREAZE Mode, then he changed it to Bullet from a Gun, and then number 1 was Peace of Mind. Okay. Julie now, she said number 5 was Ace Hood Flow, 4 was No Security, 3 was Peace of Mind, 2 was Mike Lowry, the original, that's very important, and number 1 was a song called Icy, which, no Googles, I swear I remember too, yeah, that was like, she plays a snippet in the song. Alright, you lot still with me then, yeah? They then spend the next 30 minutes discussing a collective top 5, and this was the collective top 5. Okay, we'll just count these down. Number 5, DTI, grime classic, early grime classic. Number 4, Castle's one of my favourite songs from Blacklisted, very spacey and chilled sort of song. But that project though, that project is so sick, like even Same Shit Different Day, but we'll get to that. Number 3, That's Not Me featuring JME. I just want to say that tune, a very important tune in the history and the culture, I can't lie. That just kind of revamped everything in my opinion, and I feel like it got a lot of people back into grime, and you know, or reminded them at least. I feel like That's Not Me was just the sickest tune at the time, and you just had to be there. So obviously it's after Blacklisted, right, and before Konnichiwa, so it's like that sort of step in between. For me, this is like an important step for Skepta in my opinion. This is where I think just before he went to New York maybe and done all that, like just, you know, going back to basics kind of thing. This was part of all that. Number 2, Mike Lowry Miami Remix. I do remember the video. They were in a hotel, I think it was him and Chip in a hotel. That was like 2010-11. Number 1, Peace of Mind, crazy tune. Just the title as well, I guess what we're all aiming for, Peace of Mind. Off the All In project most recently, I love that tune, it's gassed. We're on the front line. Surprisingly though, there's no tune on there from Ignorance is Bliss. But I'm gonna talk about it now. My turn to get my bag now, yeah. Alright, so let me give you like my honorable mentions, yeah. Peace, no particular order. Peace of Mind, Somebody's Everything, Still, Text Me Back, Konnichiwa, That's Not Me, It Ain't Safe, Ladies Hit Squad. You see what I'm saying? There's tunes for days. Big up Skep. Also, JME asked everybody for their Skepta top 5 30 minutes before this dropped, and I couldn't make up my mind in 30 minutes, so it took me like an hour. But my number 6, yeah, was Same Shit Different Day. That tune there, it's just when you can see when Skep says, yeah, this is what music sounds like in my dream, man. Like, that's a crazy intro, and just that whole vibe of the Blacklisted tape, crazy. I can't lie to you. I think Blacklisted, yeah, was probably the first time in my life where I probably laid in the dark and listened to a piece of music and let it take my mind somewhere. Number 5 now, I had No Security. Okay, let me get in my bag now. There's so many reasons why that's top. There's so many reasons for my top 5 as well. I'll try and be brief, but I want to get in my bag. I feel like that new age Skepta from like 2016, 2017 onwards, where he was just like saying GREAZE, and like before, I believe, I'm going off the top of my head though, before the Vicious project and everything, I think this was the first drop where he was just like GREAZE, and he was just doing that mad Skepta skank and had like the sick aesthetics. So like it was cold. I just remember where I was listening to it. Like I still remember that. Do you know what I mean? And what he's talking about as well is like, you know, and I feel like the approach to his music and his whole like art form changed at that time. So that's why that's number 5. Number 4 is Ace Hood Flow for me. That was something totally different at the time. It was just him, that video, iconic video. Man come with a new haircut with the line or something, or the wave or something. It was cold. Man, but Ace Hood Flow off Blacklisted as well. Just that whole time was just sick, man. I can't lie. It was something different from Skep, and he was just really going back to basics, being himself. He done the whole Underdog Psychosis YouTube video. You know, he just, for him, I feel like, for me, I feel like that was like therapy for him. Do you know, like a therapy session, that whole Blacklisted tape. Looking back now, I feel like all of his albums and stuff are like, on mixtapes, are like a therapy session for him. But for that one, like I said, that took my mind to just different places, and I had like a different outlook on things. So I'm looking at my notes here. Number 3, Bullet from a Gun, and I think even since writing this list, this might be number 2, you know. Bullet from a Gun is number 3. Man, the way that starts off on Ignorance is Bliss, one of the sickest instrumentals I've ever heard in my life. And it's, for me, this is like a statement. This is like a more personal tune. I think JME even says it. It's like a proper personal tune, like it's speaking to you. Like if you put this song on bare speakers, or like if you put this song on big speakers or in your earphones and close your eyes, the clarity, the way it's mixed, everything, like for me, it feels like Skepta's walked in the room, stood in front of me, and just put on this beat, and you just hear dun 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 dun. He just had that calm tone. It's like GREAZE, like a bullet from a gun, it burns. I'm just like, wow. And I've seen him perform that live as well a couple of times, so I just get a mad connection to that. And there's one line in particular that I really love on Bullet from a Gun, which might make it number 2. Skepta says, "Truth has to be told. I don't bend, I don't fold." And I'm just like, bro, imagine getting to that stage in your life where like you don't bend, you don't fold. Like after going through mad things, and you don't even, like, you go through mad, I'm guessing the music industry is crazy. He's just going through mad things, like he's just like, I don't bend, I don't fold. But I can tell it's not like a stunting line. He's said it from his heart and what he's experienced and what he's been through. And if you've heard the previous projects, then you've heard like flipping, you know, Blacklisted and Microphone Champion, and you know what he's been through, and Konnichiwa, you know what I'm saying, and all his personal issues and things he's aired to us, yeah. He just says, I don't fold. I'm like, wow, what a sick line. And that really resonates with me, man. That's the goal. In at number 2 for me, Hypocrisy. Off the Vicious EP. Great visuals for that track, I can't lie. Reason why it was number 2, for one, you know what? From like reason why I put it number 2, kind of like bullet from a gun. Yeah, it just had that one line, or it had a couple of lines. It had a couple of lines. It had they tried to disrespect me, online especially. Everything cool when they check me, cause I'm so cool and deadly. But the next line is what I'm like, damn, that changed like my whole way of thinking. Skep says, I had to realize slowly that nobody actually knows me, and I'm just like, bro, like that made me go and think about myself, and I'm like, do people actually know me? Do I know myself? It's positive, but I had like a deep, like, you know, trail of thought, and I was like, rah, nobody actually knows me. And I'm like, you know, you get messages and you get like, you might get phone calls, or you may talk with people, and like you may have a conversation with people, they don't know you though. And like, it made me think, what do I know about myself? Do I know anything about myself? And I just had like this mad like epiphany kind of thing, or whatever. Is that an epiphany? Yeah, just like this mad, you know, thing. So I'm trying to get my notes up again, sorry guys. Number 1 for me, shout out to Roman Reigns, we the ones, baby. Number 1 for me, drum roll please. Number 1 for me is a song that I hold very dear to my heart. I'm even getting like emotional now. People are like, what? I'll tell you why. Basically, number 1 for me is the last song on the Ignorance is Bliss album. Yes, Pure Water is my favourite Skepta song for many reasons. Very biased because I have an emotional connection to this song, which I will explain in a second. But I just love this song. I just love the beat. I just love the statement that he's making. You know, just the objective, you know, to boss life, to be the best you can be in life, to, you know, greatness only, as he says, GREAZE, as the ad-lib goes. Just whatever you do in your field, just be the best, enjoy it. And yeah, so the reason why, or one of the many reasons why I like this song, love this song, is because of the the emotional connection, as I was just saying. Yeah, so my favorite concert of all time is Skepta at the Apollo, November 2019. And for this concert in particular, Pure Water was his opening song, and there was this nice little intro where it has sort of like NASA and sort of like space sounds, and like I think it was like a rocket on the screen and stuff. And it just gradually went. I think there's footage on YouTube. Yeah, it just gradually went into the song. And when I tell you, I've never heard anything so loud in my life when he came out. I didn't even listen to this song. I felt this song through my being. Like, you know when it's so loud, like it sounds like a whisper. Everyone was going mad, yeah, and I felt this mad feeling in my core, my soul, yeah. And then I couldn't understand what was going on at the time, but when I came out and I've sat back and I've thought about what it was, I'm like, bro, that was euphoria, like. And I felt that for the first time properly, like being involved with everybody at the same time, just here for this one guy and his sick music. So that's why I do have a deep emotional connection to that song, through live music, through his concert that he did in 2019. And from then I'm just like, wow, that song's crazy. But yeah, I just had to share that. Big up Skep for sure. Trust me, music is a beautiful thing. But on that note, I'm gonna wrap that up. On your screen, Logan Sama, JME and Juliet Adenuga's combined top 5 for Skepta. I just gave you my top 5 and the reasons for it. Let me know your guys' top 5 in the comments, or at least your favourite Skepta song. Like up the video if you like Skep, man. Come on, legendary, great, man, great for sure. Still at the peak of his career, which is crazy. He's been going for like, what, almost like 20 years. More greatness to come, man. Greatness only, GREAZE. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. As always, much appreciated. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. There, I've been JustJoel, Evil, or aka the man with the mic. Until next time, guys, take care, stay safe, enjoy the sun, go listen to some Skepta and become great. You feel me? But yeah, GREAZE, as Skepta would say. Peace and love every time. Bless.